to the right channel.
Fuck this game, man!
Oh,
I hope that's how it started. I hope that's how the episode started.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope for this the first thing that
have.
gets said. I hope for this the first thing that...
I had the
I hate
window
this game.
muted, but when I
hate this
unmuted it after
game.
seeing it, what I heard was laughing, so I might have literally started exactly with that.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, we're live, so...
I see the word offline on the Twitch screen right now, which
you might have to refresh.
Yeah, we're
Hit
definitely
that
on
refresh button.
Yeah.
That refresh.
that involves work, Harrison. What's wrong with you? Good evening, everyone. Yeah, on that note, good evening. Welcome to Storytime with Scrappy and Friends. This is apparently episode 109. And
You okay, Harry?
No, just a chat, never mind, don't worry. I wasn't expecting Ped to send a message at the same time.
yeah. So, this is apparently episode 109, and it is our year 4 anniversary. Like, I'm as surprised as you are that we made it this far.
Yeah,
4
seriously.
years.
We really tripped past the finish line this year, though.
Yeah. I feel like we've done barely anything this year.
Oh yeah.
And we will get into why very soon.
Barely anything is better than nothing.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Exactly.
3%'s better than 0%. I mean, you're still failing, but it's 3%, you know.
Yeah.
It's not as many points off on your final grade.
Yeah.
So, as you can guess, with me today are Harry, Raideran, and Pedrivo.
What's up?
Boy, yo.
It's me.
It's the boys.
The boys.
Like, is this the kind of thing we had more people? Trying to think we had more people for the year 3 episode. We did.
Yeah. No, this year is all B team.
B
Yeah,
team.
B team.
Yeah, we've I'm not gonna say we bled talent, but it's hard to get people when they're just so busy.
Yeah.
Scheduling.
Yeah, this was the.
I mean, it
technically, this
doesn't
was
help
the-
that we've lost like a couple of people along the way.
Mm-hmm.
The year story time. Pardon me. I was gonna say this year's story time was really the friends that we lost along the way. Is that how it works?
Unfortunately. Where are the friends?
They're next to the
They're no
ampersand.
Oh no.
Storytime is
Oh
Scrappy
god,
and
not
lost
the
friends.
ampersand.
Like, what'd you say, Raideran?
Not the ampersand.
Yep.
It's a shitty joke.
I thought it was funny.
Well, at
didn't,
least
but,
that's
you
one
know.
of us. So much for at least that was one of us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a I'm not gonna call it quiet, but it was a year of story time. Of all the years of story time,
It was
year 4 was
definitely
certainly one of them.
It was definitely a
Doesn't even feel like a year.
yeah, seriously.
We got like 2 or 3 months worth of stuff, and everything else was dead silent.
Yeah.
Fuck this game, man.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Tropical Freeze gameplay right now. Just y'all keep talking.
Hey, I'm doing the exact same thing. That's crazy.
Oh god, I'm trying to.
Wait, is it the same? Is it the same damn stage, Harry?
No,
No.
bro's trying to kill a seal. Seal? What is this? What kind of creature is this? Is this a I
I
don't
think
know.
they
No, it's not.
yeah, probably a seal or a sea lion.
Yeah. And it's got
Okay.
a pretty nice Viking helmet. I will say that much.
Okay,
bad.
Harry, you're not off the hook just because I can't see your gameplay right now.
Okay, so what better way to start your discussion of year 4 than with something that we actually started in year 3? We have The Flintstones Rocky Generations by Chameleon777. And yes, for those just tuning in, we are gonna do this year review episode the way we do pretty much all the other year review episodes. Just kind of look back on the stories that we read in the past 12 or so months. By kind of just provide kind of our favorite thoughts on them, what we learned, and I think that's it. Just discuss, I guess, favorite performances this year. So no new stories will be read today. It's just a casual look back.
Yeah.
The talk show episode.
Yeah.
Talk show episode.
Oh, so every episode then.
podcast.
So every episode then.
If you want to say that.
Like I think we read fan fiction on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
least
it's like a
40%
bonus
of
segment
the
for the
time.
rest of it, for everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first thing that we technically read for year 4, I believe, was the Flintstones Rocky Generations by Chameleon777.
I'm gonna be real. I don't remember too much from this story aside from it being very serious.
Yeah. I do vaguely recall
was-
that.
Yeah, it's coming back to me that you mentioned that it was pretty serious.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Like-
to look at a thing.
Bam Bam, what was it? Was it Bam Bam who had cancer? Who had cancer? I know one of them had cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it cancer?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was the story. It took place after the Flintstones family Christmas, and kind of transposed the characters into like a, I guess you call it, dramedy setting. Like
Barely
this is
comedy.
like this story is to the Flintstones franchise what the 1990 Brady Bunch revival was to the Brady Bunch. Not in by 1990s Brady Bunch revival. I mean the actual show that was called The Brady's, not the parody movies. By the by, the Brady Bunch movie has the best film tagline ever.
Huh.
Oh, what is it?
They're coming back to save America from the 90s.
Oh my god.
Yo, respect. There's no better way to
Insane.
bring something back like that.
Oh gosh, that's a goated tagline.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, it sounds like the '90s revival kind of tried to make that a bit of like a growing up with a fan base thing, but it might have gone too far, and that's why they had to
Yeah.
save it from the '90s.
I mean, actually, I have no idea. Like the TV revival, which was just called The Brady's, came out in 1990. It only ran for 3 episodes, I think.
Wow.
The
That's
Brady Bunch-
insane.
The Brady Bunch movie came out in 1995. So I don't know if there was any production overlap. I doubt it. Like, I imagine it was one of those things where, basically, one of those franchises where, what am I trying to say? One of those franchise things where, like, I guess a movie is like, oh, we're the big budget revival, the return, even though the franchise had still been pretty active just a few years prior. Like, you know how it happens. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it was supposed to be like a return to form thing. If the show only had like 3 episodes, it was probably canceled. So
The Brady Bunch was surprisingly active well after the original show ended in 1974. So
I mean,
it's-
I know the Brady Bunch, you know, it's a pretty big thing, so I guess that makes sense.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the Brady Bunch is. I've only heard the name.
That's crazy. I think the first time that like I ever learned more than just the picture and the name Brady Bunch was during that one episode of Tough Puppy.
oh gosh,
Where
I knew you were
Tough
going
and
to say
Doom were
that.
stuck together. Yeah, and they had the opening, but it was a parody. I love that. I was like, so this is the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
They had an episode like that for Tough Puppy?
Yeah.
Just spoofing the theme song because
I don't
Two
remember
factions.
that.
We're Tough and Doom. We're Tough
it
and
was
Doom.
pretty early in the show's run.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? So yeah, great Brady Bunch fan fiction we read. So
Yeah, Brady Bunch with Barney Brady.
Barney Brady.
Yeah, that's his name, right?
I think so. Could be wrong though. We might need to check our sources.
Yeah.
So, Rocky Generations, I did enjoy it. I like definitely a change. Definitely what am I trying to say? Definitely not what I expected from a Flintstones fan fiction, but I mean it was well written and the characters felt true to themselves, just in a more serious setting. And the author very obviously did their homework with the various interpolations of the Flintstones franchise up to that point.
Yeah, it's been
Oh,
years since I've
yeah.
watched Flintstones, so...
Like, referencing characters I frankly had forgotten about. That's supposed to be the Hanna-Barbera guy.
You're supposed to know these things.
I do feel like you are the cartoon guy of this group.
Or
I mean, his
Scrappy.
name's Scrappy Fan, so
Yeah.
I'd have to assume as much. I mean, all of us all have like anime APIs, and then there's Scrappy with the cat Mario.
Yeah. Again, if I see you in person, you're not wearing a Cat Mario fursuit, what's the point?
Yeah, we'll be
Do
severely
you know how
disappointed.
expensive fursuits are?
Not to mention the air conditioning for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to put a whole AC system inside those suits? That's crazy. No wonder why
Nah,
it's
just
so
a little
big.
fan. Just a little fan. Like the little Among Us, not the little Among Us costumes, but
I've definitely seen some Among Us costumes that don't have anything in them.
yeah.
That sounds pretty sus.
Definitely. You're real hot and sweaty in those things.
Oh my.
Yep. So anyways, Flintstones, yeah, the Flints. The Stones.
Yeah, it
The
was
sus stones.
like
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, I just remember it being surprisingly real for Flintstones.
Yeah, it was like a real serious series.
They are the
story,
modern
yeah.
Stone Age family. They adapt.
Oh yeah. Really adapting with the times.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder if Flintstones, but it's like a Netflix dramedy, would be interesting if nothing else.
Knowing how Netflix revives stuff, it'd probably be a very straightforward show. I'd probably really like it though. But I mean, if they wanted to make it live action though, ooh, then it'd get real spicy.
Yeah, call it Bedrock.
Yeah, exactly. Have it play out like Riverdale or something.
So yeah, I mean, for what was meant to be a one-off, like it was pretty like for what was really meant to be a one-off, it was just interesting how it's gone so far, and I'm curious to see if it ever gets updated again.
Yeah, it didn't just stop abruptly. What was the last thing that happened in it?
Beats me.
Yeah, no, I
Bam
don't...
Bam gave his health diagnosis, I guess, and last I checked, I'm trying to think. Corporate politics with Mr. Slate's company. I can't remember if Stoney got out of the hospital or not. It's been nearly a year since I last read the story, so
Yeah.
forgive me if I can't remember all the details.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm struggling to remember things myself right now.
It was a pretty hefty story for sure.
I just remember stuff in the hospital and whatnot.
Yeah, the hospital because of the one kid didn't like his head bashed in by like some sort of construction thing or something.
Yeah.
Construction,
Yeah. I remember
construction.
that.
Construction accident. I don't think he got his head bashed in, but
The dinosaurs that basically do most of the heavy lifting on the construction site may or may not have just quote unquote malfunctioned and dropped something on him.
yeah. You see, I like how the story starts off with a very cartoony incident, but then it's like, nah, this is serious.
Yeah.
Like you think that's like you
Well, I
think,
mean,
like, you've heard of-
it also started with like talking about moving.
Well, no, the story started with adoption, which was
Oh, it did.
it was like just very cheery early on, and then just kind of evolved into something else.
Yeah.
Like The time skip, I think it. Can't remember what the start of the time skip was. Probably think of Pebbles and Bam Bam trying to move back to Bedrock.
Yeah.
Like I do remember things, I just can't remember all of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, aside from this story just being something I read from my youth and then kind of resurfacing years later, it's notable for being, I think, the story where we debuted some Storytime cast members. I think this is where like Baka and
Oh yeah, speaking of missing storytime friends.
Oh yeah.
where Baka and N made their debuts, I think.
I think so. And they were never heard from again.
No, they were in at least one of them was in episode 100.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like N.
We at least had them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Celestial Ludenberg. We
Oh,
I saw your messages. I'm not ignoring you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I made sure to reply just to show like we read it. Yeah.
oh, is that the one that the Simpsons story thing again?
Yeah.
Different Simpsons fic, it seems. I didn't open the link yet.
It's a story called Being the Oldest. But yeah. I feel
Well,
like N's been there a few times. I feel like at least every single time I've come in, he's been here. Or every other time at the very least.
Mm.
I haven't heard from Baka in a while though.
Yeah.
He's busy with college.
I think it's that, and also it's because of roommate situation. I think.
It's always awkward when you've got a roommate.
Yeah.
I remember my roommate. What a dude. 2 straight months he was watching Friends every single time I came in.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to watch every single episode of Friends without even meaning to watch every episode of Friends because he was just on a Friends kick. And it wasn't like he only watched it once. During those 2 months, he watched it 3 times.
Wow.
So I come in and be like, I come in and be like, oh, hey, it's this episode again.
Are they just obsessed with Friends?
Dude just really likes Friends. I mean, a lot of people really like Friends, but
Yeah, I think Friends has a very dedicated fan base.
Interesting.
I mean, there are a lot of things with dedicated fan bases. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like story time.
So is that all that we had to say about Flints, or do we have anything else to say?
I will say that.
I was just
first-
I just remember being surprised how it was like it wasn't like a pure comedy story, because when I think of Flintstones I just think funny Yabba Dabba Doo Man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he wasn't a Yabba Dabba Do Man today, or that story. He was a Yabba Dabba No Man.
Yeah.
No, but don't.
I was like, who are you and what have you done with Fred Flintstone?
Things have to get serious sometimes.
Yeah.
The first session for the story was an absolute mess on my end because of my terrible internet. Like,
Right.
still remember that. We may have to like redo that chapter or chapters eventually.
Maybe. I mean, I thought it went over well.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, for you.
I don't remember.
I mean, do we have everyone we would need?
Yeah.
Listen to it. Listen to the episode.
You drive a hard bargain, Scrappy.
What, do you want to do the whole story again?
No, I said just redo the early chapters because that was when I had the worst internet.
Yeah. He kept disappearing into the ether during that. I remember.
I mean, I feel like that's like half the episodes.
It was
I mean-
worse than usual.
Yeah, it was like during that one period of time. Where like I couldn't help but joke about it because it was happening so often.
Yeah.
I can barely remember who voiced who. I was attempting to be Fred Flintstone.
Was Rocky the name of the kid who got into the like accident? Because I know
Stony.
I voiced the Stony. Okay, yeah. I was him. Don't remember anybody else though.
It was a pretty large cast by Chapter 6.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that makes sense. I might have
So-
been Bam Bam as well.
I have the cast listings in like our chat, but I like
Too
It was-
lazy. Another
mean,
one.
yes, but also-
you'd have to scroll up quite a bit.
I could just input like Fred Flintstone and probably for Barney and I'd probably find most of it.
Yeah,
if
yeah. I
Discord
was Bam
plays
Bam and
nice.
Stony. Raid
Sometimes,
Ren was Pebbles, Wilma, and Roxy.
sometimes Discord just doesn't have a thing show up.
Yeah.
It comes up pretty consistently for me. Yeah,
I
I
was
was looked
bu-
it up.
I was Barney initially, Baka took over for Barney.
Yeah. Fuck, it was Frank, Barney, and Pearl by the end. I just
So
like
you-
that Raid Ren got nothing but female voices in that story. Like now that I see that, it's really funny. Like
I
not
mean,
a
it's funny
single
because
dude,
Scrappy constantly complains that I choose stories with
female characters.
female, like, dominantly female casts.
I mean, this wasn't dominantly female. I just gave Ran all the lady roles.
Yeah.
I know, I just think it's funny.
So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say on the story for the moment. It was enjoyable, and I'm curious to see where the story goes next.
If it does go next. Or if it,
That's
like...
right. Yeah.
How
I'm
lo-
saying that like it hasn't been updated ever.
Well, I mean, when was the last update?
2020, which given
Oh,
it,
God.
Almost half a decade ago.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh.
I got no room. I got no room to talk. I had an 8-year gap between my story at one point.
well,
I mean,
there's a
there's-
will, there's a way, I guess.
Never rule it out, but, like, yeah, you never know if, like, with fan fiction, like, you never know if it's actually going to continue or not.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm sure the story will be moved to AO3, and the author will give a very detailed and apologetic explanation on why it didn't update.
Yeah, they were thrown in prison, they were, I don't know.
They're
They-
going to upload
they
an
died and
apology
came back to
video with the
life.
ukulele.
I couldn't hear that. What?
Who?
They're going to upload an apology video playing ukulele to explain why they weren't uploading anything.
Not the ukulele apology.
That's the best apology. Hello, like I swear that woman who did that ukulele apology video, I don't even know who she is. I don't know what she did, but that's a special tier of apology video. You know,
That's amazing.
it's like a new meta. Like if you don't have a ukulele in your apology video, what are you doing?
You know, step up your game.
Yeah. People no longer care about if you have a cat and they're crying in your apology video. You gotta be playing.
No, no, no.
ukulele.
It's not a cat. It's a dog. Get it
really
right.
Depends. Okay, it depends on what you're doing. You know, like if
Yeah.
you're getting canceled for doing something wrong to your cat, you have to have the cat in the video. You have to be petting it, show that you've like moved on from your past ways. You know, I've seen a lot of people get canceled for being mean to their cats on stream. Okay, I know. You know.
How is
No,
it always
it's all about
cats? What?
It's because cats are always like they'll like jump up onto your lap because like that's their comfort spot. So when someone is playing a game and they're like really angry and the cat just suddenly jumps on their lap, it's like a lapse of judgment. And they're like, "Oh no, get off me!" You know?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dog can't jump on your lap and make that same response. A dog will jump on your lap and you'll be in pain.
Yeah.
Not if the dog is small enough.
If it's a tiny dog, then I mean, I don't know. People with tiny dogs are just kind of like super gentle with everything, it feels like.
Depends on the person.
I mean, they always let the dog walk all over them. That's why all like the little ankle biters are all so uppity.
Depends on the person. Moving on. So, okay, so that is, I believe that's my thoughts on the Flintstones Rocky Generations. And before I segue into, like, I guess one of the bigger stories of 2023, I think I have to double turn back. What's the word? Double back for a story that was read during year 3, but I can't remember if we talked about it in the year 3 anniversary episode.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was something we probably read around April Fool's 2023.
Oh,
And-
So I know that this was slightly discussed, but I don't think you actually talked about it in depth last year, because I remember asking because you guys randomly brought up Minesweeper, and I was like, "What? When did we do a Minesweeper one?" Because I missed the April Fool's one.
So yeah, in 2023, we read a Minesweeper fanfiction called The Minesweeper,
Yeah.
written by Broken Typewriter. It was basically a novelization of the average experience of a Minesweeper game.
If
have,
there
like-
were such a person in the Minesweeper game.
I was just about to ask, like, did these characters have names, or was it just the Minesweeper?
I think it was just the Minesweeper. There wasn't a name, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
You know what? Respect. I mean, his name's in the title. Then let's go. Everybody knows the most popular things have the main character's name in the title.
Well,
Like
the thing is, the
Naruto.
Minesweeper is you. You are the Minesweeper.
Yeah.
Even better.
That's why I was the Minesweeper.
So yeah,
Congratulations.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably the. I mean, I think it was like the best Minesweeper thing we have ever done on like the general Sea's Brain ecosystem. So
I mean, how much Minesweeper have you done in C's brain?
we did a let's play of it back in like
Kind of. Okay, you gotta explain this because like this is this whole thing was amazing.
I can't even remember what year it was, but
That just shows how in depth the Minesweeper lore is. Then
I did an LP of Minesweeper back in some time ago. Yeah, Harry chose a very different thumbnail for fun and for fun. Let's just say that.
now I have to look
That
it
was
up.
it was okay, so there was a running gag during our LPs for a while of like we should just do a playthrough of Honey Pop, and we kept on building up to it as like this massive joke, and like it was always just gonna be like blindsided by just sudden Minesweeper.
Mm.
So we told some of the others that we were gonna play Honey Pop, and then just suddenly Minesweeper.
That's really
And-
good.
Isn't that discussion how we decided to do the Minesweeper fanfic?
Probably.
Maybe.
Because I remember having this discussion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember.
And it sounds like I missed out on a lot that day.
Yeah.
What else did we read that session? I can't remember. Can't even remember.
You read something else? I only knew about Minesweeper.
Yeah, the Minesweeper fanfic was pretty short, so we filled in the time with another thing.
I don't remember I don't remember that.
Oh man, now I'm gonna have to find the channel. I'm gonna have to scroll through it just to find out what you guys did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, Fred, Minesweeper plus Flintstones.
Oh, okay, so it was more Flintstones after
Okay.
that.
I guess that makes sense, you know. You only do a little bit of the April Fools, but then it's like April Fools, this isn't all just a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah, maybe we'll read some Bejeweled fanfiction next year.
Oh wow.
Yo.
Wouldn't that be something?
Visual, but the second half actually is a Honey Pop fanfic.
Yeah.
It's a Honey
I don't
Pop
even-
fanfic where the main dude just really sucks at Honey Pop, so he never actually gets with any of the ladies.
Yeah.
Be right back and go write that down.
We're really good at giving this man ideas.
Yeah, apparently.
How many ideas have you given him, Bed?
It feels like at least once per session.
So yeah, that was the Minesweeper. It was the most accurate adaptation since Illumination Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I'd say that's a
Wait,
pretty.
Mario Bros was out by then? No, no, it was. I thought that was released in April.
I don't remember.
I think it's LA premiere. Actually, I'm trying to remember what like the Los Angeles premiere might have been earlier, but we read it. We read the Minesweeper story April 1st. Mario had its wide release like April 5th or 4th. So,
But its initial release, the Super Mario Bros. Movie's initial release was April 1st, 2023 at LA Live.
yeah,
Wow.
close enough, I guess.
By the
So
way,
yeah,
LA Live is in South Park District, so technically, you know, Mario came out in South Park before everywhere else. Just wanted to bring that up.
oh no, I know.
Yep.
Excuse me. So that was Minesweeper.
Yeah, I barely even remember the story itself. I just the fact we did that in the first place was just hysterical to me.
It's such a mysterious thing to me because, like, I completely
It's
missed it.
it's a Minesweeper fanfic. It's literally just walk
Sleeping
around,
mines.
blow up. Walk around, blow up.
Yeah. That works.
I feel like you guys are just hiding something still, though. You know, like it feels so much more mystical than that. It's not just
Well,
it's not just Minesweeper. It's the Minesweeper. You know, like he's got a really major job here going on.
Well, you're
Yeah, I
gonna
wish
need,
I remembered more. I wish I remembered more about the story, but like, oh,
It's just
God.
Minesweeper.
Yeah.
well, y'all, if you're interested, Ped, you should just watch the episode and find out.
I
Yeah.
guess so. Here we go. Story time with Scrappy and friends. Minesweeper or April Fools? I don't even know. Let's just type that.
Yeah. And we had like no April like joke story this year. That's for sure.
I mean, we didn't record anything that week because I was just.
I mean, what would we even do for a joke episode now? Like,
The joke is if we actually get something out these days.
the joke is like actually doing something.
We could always fall back on the 12-second long Demix Enzai story.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Are we? I feel like at some point we're gonna like just have to read that out of principle.
I can't even find it in the playlist. Oh man. It's gonna be one of these Flintstones Rocky Generations parts, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's
That's
trying
the
to find
reason
it.
why.
have fun.
It's gotta be the one right before the 3-year anniversary.
We need to probably rename some of those episodes just so they're a little more accurate. By the by, Harry, you haven't corrected the spelling of Dalmatians in one of the later episodes.
I know. I didn't realize one of them was messed up.
You spelled Dalmatians with an O.
Oh,
Your respect.
was it like Dalmatians or something?
It's Dalmatians. That's the correct spelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, you typed Tion.
Yeah. That's what it looks like in this playlist.
Oh yeah, that checks out.
So yeah, I guess that's a good segue as any. Speaking of Disney, we did a Little Mermaid story.
Yeah, I remember.
yeah.
I remember like that. N being in there and the SpongeBob sound effect.
Yeah, the
right.
SpongeBob transition sound effect. That was the best part, to be honest. Like, not gonna lie, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I remember it basically being like just it was like Little Mermaid story with Power Rangers or something.
That was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
characters.
basically it. Little Mermaid, Disney's Little Mermaid minus musical elements, but with Power Rangers characters.
And
And
SpongeBob transitions.
yep, that's like 3 of my childhood fixations put into one thing. So time well spent.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the benefits of it being on the Discord server. Very easy access.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that for when we get to other projects.
I still need to make a, sound clip of
So it's
Scrappy,
something for
Scrappy
something.
Scrappy the platypus.
Hmm.
Oh, dude.
It is so funny hearing you say, "Oh, dude," and then 3 seconds later seeing you die on the stream.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Not you, my just hearing noise downstairs.
Hmm.
So, oh yeah, I should give the name of the story and the author. The name is just Little Mermaid. Author is
Right.
Princess Belle, Princess Belle, Prince Adam, which probably took me several. I probably brought it up, but I didn't realize. I probably brought it up like during a session, but I forgot that the author's name is based off like the Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
I forget that the Beast's name is actually Adam.
Honestly, I wish his name was just Beast. Like, that's such a cool name, to be honest. Like, imagine you just, like, you're checking into a hotel or something, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, you have a hotel room reservation?
Oh.
You want the suite? What's your name, please?" He's just like, "Beast. Name's Beast." Oh, I'd be like, "Dang, it's
Beast.
the
James Beast.
James Beast."
I mean, it could be a surname. I mean, Belle's name is literally just a French word for beauty, so
Yep. Who
Oh,
knows?
yeah.
Maybe Adam in French just happens to also be Beast. Definitely isn't, but what if it was?
Okay.
I mean, we just name people after cities sometimes.
Oh yeah, I know multiple people who are literally just named America.
Oh really?
So yeah, America
No way!
America is a name in America.
What the hell? That's so cursed.
I've never met
not
anyone with
cursed.
that
Have you
name.
not? You never heard of America Ferrera? Ferrera? Good grief. America Ferrera. Good grief.
No.
No.
You all are so young.
Yeah, like I'm not shocked, you know.
It's
It
we got
just-
multiple actresses with the name America.
Yep.
This feels kind of weird to me.
Oh man, I don't know if any of you watched Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness.
have.
I couldn't stop laughing every single time they said we need to save America. Because the main girl's name is America Chavez, and like the whole thing is that she's being chased across the multiverse, and like everybody's goal
madness.
is to just save her, like keep her from being killed because she has the ability to traverse multiverses with her superpower.
Mm-hmm.
So she walks around. Now she's got the little star on her back, on her jacket and stuff. Name's
Like her
America.
superhero name is Miss America.
Yeah.
See.
She ain't even like
I
American.
mean, I guess there is
though,
Captain
so-
America, so still.
Yeah, but that's not "We must save America." We always refer to him as Steve Rogers in the MCU. So
It's true.
I mean, yeah, and Captain America is a stage name.
yeah. So I think that might be the reason why I always found like America Chavez so funny.
Well, you said she wasn't even what?
Hmm?
Like you said something like I said she's Miss America, and like I said her code name's Miss America, and you said she's not even. And I couldn't hear
yeah.
her.
Yeah, her code name is Miss America, and one of the very first things she does is not speak English in the movie.
I mean, that's not really an issue.
Yeah, I mean,
I
America
mean,
is a melting pot
yeah.
country, but America is still like primarily English.
Not my friggin' neck of the woods.
Hey, I live in
Yeah.
Southern California. Okay, everyone knows Spanish as well.
So what was the thing? Mermaid, Power Rangers, and then America Chavez somehow. Off to a great
Well,
start.
we were talking about the author's name.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Belle, Adam, all that stuff.
So yeah, fun again. Another story I pulled from my youth archives, and yeah, it was fun to revisit it. It was nice that the chapters were short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed most of the chapters. I was only there for like the last ones. So I I could definitely tell that it was still very Little Mermaidy.
Yeah, I just remember
I just
it being.
didn't know the names of any of the characters.
I don't remember. Yeah,
I
no,
mean-
yeah.
Yeah, like from what I understand, it's just the Little Mermaid, but with Power Rangers characters because shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know Power Rangers like at all, so I don't remember or know any of the characters. But I just remember like no, I thought I remember thinking it was a good adaptation, but like I didn't really get I don't really remember it much beyond that.
Mm. Yeah. To me, it was just like, yep, this is Little Mermaid
Yeah.
with characters of names I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
The author did what they said they'd do, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
respect.
It
They
was
did
done
perfectly.
well. I'll give him that.
That's really all I can say about it, though. It's just Little
Yeah.
Mermaid. What did we do after that? We did
nothing.
Was that the
Right.
was that
This-
the lull period?
Yeah, this was right before we hit
The void.
100,
You're
where we forced.
Oh yeah.
Where we were like, hey, Scrappy should do a story time fic for episode 100, and he did.
Yeah, wouldn't it be hilarious if there was a fanfic of story time for episode 100?
Yeah, I mean the Yeah.
We waited from June to November.
Yeah, that was a while. It was like half a year or something.
Yeah.
Story was done in
Hey, you know
October.
what? You know what? The payoff was great, though. I'd say.
It was pretty funny. Like, do you want to?
Story was what?
No, I was just gonna say, do you want to talk about the process at all of the writing that like monster?
I mean, it was kind of like taking a dump, so I don't know.
Nah.
The story was done by October, but I mean, just scheduling was a while.
Oh, it was kind of
Well-
like taking a dump, Scrappy 2024.
It comes naturally, except for those few key moments when you haven't had enough water or iron in your system.
I guess.
How did you like? Did you have like a idea for what you wanted it to be, or did you just kind of wing it?
I had several ideas, and I probably went into detail on them for episode 100 proper, but I can't remember. I think I memory hold part of that episode.
I'm sure that a lot of the stuff he came up with was just like, okay, I need to make a joke for each of these people.
Yeah.
Because like there's a whole thing with how I was like sleeping for most of it. And I woke up and the very first thing you had me do was joke about Enzite, so like
Yeah, that was pretty good.
there's definitely something going on there.
I reread the story like a few days ago, so I at least have memory of it.
Yeah.
And you know, I still enjoyed it. It's like the second time around, so there's that.
There were a lot of like in jokes and stuff. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Writing process, just, gosh, again, I would not be a good writing teacher because I just don't really know my own process. Just
You just
crawl and then
just-
try to refine from there.
Yeah, you just do. I wasn't expecting stuff like Jason, who was just like recording to be part of the story.
That was pretty clever. Pretty clever.
Yeah.
Once again, having me.
Did Jason
just-
even say anything?
I don't
No,
think
that's
so.
because he was recording.
Yeah, it was.
I-
There was just like parts in the story that was just like, yeah, what was it, Jason? Put your hand up if you are like fine with.
Okay.
Or, yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that, but I was like, did he say anything?
I don't think so.
No, he didn't.
Did Scrappy,
don't-
did Scrappy did Scrappy pull a fast one and make him say something in the middle of his gameplay?
That would be really
No.
funny. That would have been hilarious.
I,
mean,
I deliberately wrote Jason in the story, but he never spoke because real Jason was recording.
Real
Yep.
Jason.
Jason Prime.
Well, he's not wrong.
It's just the
Yeah.
way it's said like that. Where's fake Jason?
Where's the false Jason?
Liquid Jason.
Liquid Jason.
Shadow
was-
Jason. It's gonna paint Isle Delfino.
Like I tried, like writing a story like that was difficult because I didn't know who was going to be in the final session.
Yeah. Yeah, and like
What?
what is it? Wasn't there like the voice of Gilbert Godfrey or something at one point?
Yes.
Oh my god! Yeah,
What about that?
he was there.
I just had to imagine like just writing that just like in the middle of writing this.
disembodied voice of Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, it was yeah. It's just or like I had to put you had to put as many like random inside jokes in this as possible.
Yeah. It was about
Well,
the dudes.
Wasn't I like? Didn't I like? Like faint at one point and I was dragged away or something.
You tripped, crashed into two cosplayers, and then just kind of said a non sequitur and passed out.
Lucky. I wish I could trip into two cosplayers.
And was it like HD snow makes me snowy or something?
HD moisture makes me snowy.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Oh god. Do we have
Yeah,
to
I feel like that was a reference that I didn't get.
Oh, do we have to
Yeah, well-
explain this?
Okay then. It's story time, kids. On story time.
Yeah.
So,
Oh boy!
Storyception. So back in 2018, Harry was doing a stream of Spyro Reignited Trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay. Of
Yeah.
course. I feel like I've seen so many random clips of that specific playthrough.
Yes, he was at the Spyro 2 portion, pretty late in like the game.
Yeah.
Final main hub area, which was like the winter area. Harry was just kind of running around as Spyro, and he just seemed so enamored by the visuals.
Pretty much.
Just
Oh.
And it's just been a relatively normal playthrough up to this point. It's like Harry obviously, and then me, Hub, and Maddie are there, just watching. And Harry just out of nowhere just says, "HT snow makes me moist."
Yeah, I feel like he's shown us that clip a few times, like after we finished the episodes before, so
Yeah.
it all
I
makes
Don't
sense. now.
remember this.
It was pretty
I think you'll
good.
remember if he brings up the clip again because we've seen it a few times.
Yeah, no, because it's like I remember at the time I was thinking I just hate games that have like snow but like in super high quality is just gorgeous to me, and I wanted to vocalize that somehow, and that's like the first thing that came out for some reason.
The best way to express any amusement.
I think
Makes
it's
me
just
moist,
like because Spyro just looked the remakes just look so gorgeous, and it was just like I don't know why my brain works the way it does.
I'm sorry. When I think of HT snow,
Okay.
I'm sorry. When I think of HT snow, things just start coming out of me.
Oh no! I specifically remember Scrappy also saying like afterwards, I think I need to take a shower right now.
Possibly. I haven't actually listened to the clip in a while.
And I also remember Maddie dying.
Oh yeah, Maddie was.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Maddie had a. Oh gosh, Maddie had a good reaction to that.
Yeah, I remember saying it was specifically because you said it.
Yeah, and then
It was out of pocket. That's why.
yeah, it's so out. Yeah, it's not something you usually expect me to say.
Yeah.
And then the Scrappy was just like, "Harry, you jerk."
So yeah, that's your backstory.
Yeah, amazing. And these guys are The Seas guys have never let me live it down since.
It was
You're
funny because
welcome.
like I've heard more out of pocket stuff while like at work or something,
Yeah.
but it definitely does seem like it was probably just because you said it.
Yeah, that's what they kept telling me, yeah.
Comedy in a nutshell. It's not always
Yep.
about the intensity of the joke, it's just the disparity between the joke and who said it.
Yeah.
Yep. Or sometimes just the context itself. Because man, oh man, did I have a really crazy laughing fit a couple days ago. I was doing something at work and I walked between two coworkers. It was a girl and a boy, and you know they were just like joking around. The girl was like, "You would never hit a woman," and the guy's like, "Oh, you bet I would. These hands are bisexual." And I was like, "Wait a minute, that's not even the correct term." And I was losing my mind, right?
What?
I'm like, wait. I think you used the wrong term. And he was like, "Nah, man, correct term." So the girl turns to me and she was like, "Hey, we should both team up and beat him up later on." And I was like, "You think I've got the strength to do that? I've got no muscle." She's like, "I don't have any muscle either, but like two muscles clearly must be able to be one muscle." And then the dude just turns to me and says, "I have 500 muscle."
What the heck?
What?
Yeah,
What a great place you work at.
it's a clothing store. It was just so out of nowhere.
Retail, man, the retail life is it's an interesting life.
Just
I don't
imagine.
remember anything like this when I worked retail.
Just imagine like random bystanders just have like actual question marks coming out of their heads.
After hearing I have 500 muscle, everyone was like, "Wait a minute, how does that even make sense? What stats
These
are you
hands are
using right now?"
bisexual.
It's like that.
These hands are bisexual.
It's the gif of the woman like with the like trying to figure out a problem. And it's like all these equations popping up.
Yeah. Love that gif. That was definitely my brain when I heard him say these hands are bisexual.
Okay.
Anyway, Shed, the story itself was great. That was really funny.
Great story,
Dog
great
bark.
story.
Dogs barking, my phone alarm going off. It's
Yeah.
a lucky story time.
I do remember when I told Lewis about like he's gonna have to like record his like voice clips, and what is it? I think you sent him the script or something.
Just his lines, I think.
Yeah, you sent him his lines, and I was in a call when you did that, and he busted out laughing as soon as he saw it.
Oh, I'm happy to know he enjoyed it. Like, that's the first time I had to actually record, first time I had to get pre-record dialogue from multiple people for a single episode, so that was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, half the problem was trying to get like all those voice clips.
Yes, some of y'all are slow as hell.
Yeah.
And then you had me play them.
Yeah.
Yes, it was, I mean, writing that took way longer than it should have, and that story was way longer than it should have been, but...
I imagine a
supposed
lot
to
of
be
it
500 words.
was some of it due to writer's block.
Writer's block and just me never having been able to deal with feature creep, or contain feature creep, rather.
Yeah.
Just, oh gosh.
I mean, next time you make one, you know, episode 200 is just going to be about the B team. It'll be a lot easier.
What would you even make a second storytime story about?
An A team parody.
But this time it's the B team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder how many parodies like that exist.
Yeah.
Far too many. There are even some of those in cartoons.
Like A team versus B team.
No, just referring to a fake A team as the B team.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do I want to say? If I was to ever continue that, I guess I just follow up the narrative. Follow up where the story left off. They were going to go. Everyone was going to Denny's.
Okay, I have
Oh
to.
my God.
I have to know then. Did you have any favorite gags that you put in the chapter?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. A legend.
Taylor Gottfried and oh my gosh, just people downstairs so loud. Okay, I just read the story. Oh wait, there we go. Me using on a Tharja cosplayer and everyone else just kind of being like, okay, yeah, you have crap taste.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Tharja cosplayer.
It's funny because what was it the others? I think some of the guys were talking about Tharja the other day.
All I'm saying is, if I bumped into a Tharja cosplayer, I'd probably react the exact same way, so... it's all good, really.
Gags. The Enzite gag.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah.
Just casually throwing it in there. As if it was like a natural part of my vernacular.
I mean,
Is it
it
not?
is.
It may as well be.
Only when the time is right, you know?
Yeah.
Coming up with the cosplay, the costumes for everyone when we went to the convention, I think is one of my favorite parts.
I should like rewatch that episode at some point because that I'm trying to remember some like a lot of the gags in that.
Should probably be on the lookout for whenever you hear a slight high-pitched noise in the dead silence in the background, because that was probably me laughing so high-pitched that the echo cancellation killed my voice.
Like, I know like N's whole thing was like getting a word in at the end because they were like silent the whole time.
Yeah. It was like, and I'm here too.
Oh, what is it? There was like a running gag was like a convention in the forest or something.
Yes.
And there was like a reference to some other story that did that.
Total drama Equestria.
Yeah. So I don't even remember that about Fallout Equestria.
Not Fallout Equestria, Total Drama.
Total Drama
Equestria.
Equestria. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, Total Drama. I don't know why I said Fallout.
Because Joey.
Probably.
it's a different,
Yeah.
it's different monster of a fanfic.
Yeah, no, that's something completely different.
First challenge of Total Drama Equestria involved them in the forest. And the story mentioned it probably more than you would think it would, and then we just kind of rolled with it.
In the forest.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the forest.
That just gave me like the this weirdest like visuals of like this convention, like just it's just this
in the
massive
forest.
building in the middle of a forest or something.
You think
I
it was a
imagined it
building?
like an open air convention. What is that? What you would call it? Open air?
I
Like it's
guess.
not in a building. It's just a bunch of stands.
Yeah,
Just
oh
out
yeah,
there in the
that
middle
would
of the
make more
forest.
sense. Yeah.
No carpets or anything. It's all on grass.
Yeah.
Little gopher holes all over the place.
Or it's just in a tent.
It was a building because arson was involved.
Oh, I don't remember. Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Oh.
Deforestation. Hello.
it got blown up or something.
Yeah.
And then we were all complaining at Scrappy for like wasting our time or something.
Oh, there we go. One of my favorite things was writing Joey's rants at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Joey was part of that. I completely forgot. Oh god. Was that? Oh, that's another thing as well. Like, how was it? Trying to write our own personalities in and like trying to get that right.
I think you asked that last time.
Did I?
This feels familiar.
Yeah, I feel like you asked exactly that at the end of the chapter.
That
Let him
wouldn't
assuage
surprise
my,
me.
let him talk. Let me talk about myself some more. Don't.
That wouldn't
Let it
surprise
happen.
me.
Okay. I mean,
Really?
it was just like I don't think it was hard to write you guys.
It's just like
Awesome.
you have to like.
Good to know I'm a one-note personality.
It's just like
Fitting of the B team.
when you like have to write dialogue for one of us, it's just like, what would Ped say?
How many times can I sneak this specific phrase into his sentences?
Insert joke about Neptunia.
Neptunia, yeah. Hey, when are we gonna read the Neptunia fic?
I assume N would probably like that as well.
Yeah. That'd be
Too many,
another-
too many women. You'd have
Yeah.
to make a harder push for it.
No, we would have to have one
Scrappy's
that
used to
has
that by now, I think.
Now you see what we do is we find a fic that has Anana Death and that one dude who just looks like a regular guy. And have them be the main characters from the four felons.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, I don't know how. I feel like anyone who writes Anana Death is probably I don't know. They're probably like really how do I put it? Not right in the head, I guess. Just playing up that kind of character is a bit much. But I'm sure someone's done it.
Friggin' phone alarm's gonna give me a heart attack.
Uh,
So, oh gosh. So, look, it's not, you were easy to write not because you're one note, it's because I know you all well enough.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna become more one note this following year.
Which is, it is
Please
funny.
don't.
Yeah. It is funny because, like, we all, like, talk together just for story time specifically, and it's kind of funny how much we, like, learn about each other from that.
Yeah, now you know that I have a coworker who says that he has 500 muscle and that his hands are bisexual.
Yeah.
Jason said that he couldn't. I remember during the recording of episode 100, Jason said he could not really tell the difference between the story and just our general banter because it sounded too
Yeah.
alike.
I think he was like, he didn't know if the story was still going.
Which
Just
I guess
ended
that's
naturally, yeah.
I think that's as much of an endorsement as I can get. So
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah,
like,
you know,
yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
and you know there was canon typical violence in that. So
Yeah,
I think
that's
Yeah.
Yo.
Like-
love the canon typical violence.
Tanner punched me twice. It was
Oh yeah, he did.
Very canon, very typical.
That does sound like a Tanner thing.
Very violent.
Yeah.
Ooh, good jump.
Oh, gameplay. Yeah.
yeah. And
Ah!
so yeah, it was fun to write. It took a lot of time, and you know, nice that Maddie got to join in the story for once.
Yeah. Albeit like through audio recordings, but still.
It's
It
something.
counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, it was nice to kind of catch up with other Storytime alumnus who couldn't appear live. Like, nice to hear from Common Spider and Lewis and Ottermelon.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked his little message.
Very deep and heartfelt.
Yeah. Cause he's like, well, besides Scrappy, obviously, he's Automelon is actually someone who's wrote stuff. So.
Hmm.
And Tanner too.
Oh
You one
right,
day.
right.
Don't
One
think
day.
we forgot Harry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was nice. It was nice that he still seems to hold us in fond, decent regard.
Yeah. It's funny because it is funny though because yeah, these two don't even like
Yeah, we don't know.
they don't, you two don't know him at all. So like
Yeah.
it probably didn't mean as much.
I could tell that there is some real like heart put into it. Okay,
Yeah.
so it may not have applied to me, but I respected it.
Oh, I could have done that. I just need to be okay.
Yeah, you'll get familiarized with Ottermelon's work soon enough.
Eventually, well, you said you wanted to read the Aqua third year's story at some point.
Some story he wrote about the Sunshine Castle.
Yeah, I don't know if he wrote anything else, but I do remember something about the third years.
Yeah, we'll get to that eventually, but we're in the midst of another Love Live story right now, so...
Yeah.
About
More
the first
Love
years.
Live.
See, I think it makes sense going from the first years to the third years and just completely forgetting about the second years. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There were
it's like
second years in
the opposite
Sunshine.
of the anime.
Yeah, right.
There were second years?
Yeah, right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I thought the show was just Yoshiko and her 8 backup singers.
I think you're getting that mixed up, bud.
Oh yeah, that's the fantasy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they did do a Yoshiko spin-off like you wanted them to.
Yep.
And paid the financial price. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
you still need to. What is it? You still don't have your Nico spin-off though.
Jeez, what would the Nico spin-off even be about? Her taking care of her siblings? Like,
That would be.
Yes.
That would be cute.
be a childcare anime, yeah.
That would be a very wholesome show.
And we'll probably lose the money, but they should do it anyways.
Yep.
You know.
I mean, what's money for if not to waste?
I think that was the motto of Sega in the 90s.
Yeah, that was pretty much Sega. It's like, oh, we need to make like 1 million add-ons. Oh, we need to make a Saturn. Oh no, it's not doing well. Let's do the Dreamcast. Oh, we can't make consoles. Big surprise.
Oh gosh.
I don't know
So-
what was going through their heads.
Don't forget the 32X.
Yeah, that goes in line with the add-on stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
you said
Genesis
you
being
mentioned
like
add-ons.
a Voltron, yeah.
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 Sega was an interesting company. I mean, they still are, but like, I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't know. Sega's always been like a weird company, just in general.
Yeah.
There are
Even
several
nowadays.
videos that can provide some semblance of an answer for you, Harry. I can maybe
Yeah.
send some.
Yeah.
So, yeah, episode 100 was again, fun story to write, and those 2 customer reviews we read were funny.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we
Oh,
need to read
yeah,
customer review.
I remember Tanner's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz like voice during that.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
gosh,
one of the
oh.
Pringles was like, wow.
Yeah, I hope y'all didn't eat food during that episode.
No,
I think I was.
I never eat during story time. I mean, for obvious
I-
reasons, but
Yeah, you're playing the game. You don't have any hands open to eat.
yeah.
But
I just don't
So,
like
yeah,
the
the
idea of
lesson-
eating. Like, if I'm, like, for the most part, I just don't like the idea of eating during a stream.
you just starve
I eat-
yourself.
I eat during your streams all the time, Harry.
What? Wait, what?
I eat during your streams all the time.
Well, I mean, you can do what you want. I just don't like doing it.
Yeah.
So, what was I going to say? Yeah, the customer reviews were funny, and yeah, Pedriva and Tanner's performances during them were good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we can finally move on from the lemoning of Storytime by the Coward Scrappy Fan 92.
I don't
part
remember
one,
it being
Nula
called that,
Revenge.
but like when I saw the
Or
lemoning of
can
story,
we?
when I saw the like that title, I was like, wait, was it actually called that?
I
Yes,
saw
that is-
Revenge-ish and knew immediately because I
like,
Revenge-ish was just too funny.
When I skimmed through the story, like the list of the stories we've read, I saw the lemoning and say, wait, when did we read a porn story? Well, not porn story, but like, well, yeah, I guess.
A what?
When did we read like a sex story?
Well, turns out.
Because like when I hear when
Well-
the words fan fiction and lemon go together, that's what I think of.
Yeah. Understandable. But that'll take you straight to hell. Like the next story called Hell
Straight
Hounds.
to hell.
Good segue.
Goodbye, Doctor Karate Chop. Ugh.
So yeah, after episode 100, we took a break for like several weeks because that was an experience.
Yeah, then we
We- we-
died.
we resurfaced in December to just read a pair of 101 Dalmatian stories, or more specifically, 101 Dalmatian Street Stories.
Yeah,
So-
there's just like a thing where like we have to read Dalmatian stories during these episode ballparks just because number.
101.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
have to go with the bit.
It was 101 and 102, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Which still counts because there is a 102 Dalmatians movie. Okay, like
Oh, I know
it's
that.
still good. Yeah.
But like, I don't think what we read was specifically 102 Dalmatians.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't there for either of them.
Oh,
No, it was not. It was just 101 Dalmatian Street. Yeah. And yeah, they were short stories. Both of them were romance stories, and I enjoyed them.
yeah.
First one was Hellhounds by Zero-chan21, and yeah, I enjoyed reading that. I just want to revisit the cast, and yeah, it's a really. I'm not trying to downplay the story's quality. I'm just like it was a pretty straightforward and enjoyable fic.
Yeah, was that the what? Was that like about like like puppies in love or something? Or was that the other one?
First Hellhounds was literal puppy love. Crush was metaphorical puppy love.
Okay.
Yeah, Hellhounds was about Dante Dalmatian meeting up with Clarissa's cousin.
Right, that's why it was called Hellhounds.
Right. Yeah, I just thought it was adorable.
Yeah, it was cute, and I can't remember if I mentioned it in any regular episodes, but the story may have had a little nod to Oliver and Company, which so I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Given Pongo from 101 Dalmatians does make a cameo in that movie, I guess we can just assume all the dog films of Disney are in the same universe.
Probably.
Oh, the dog cinematic universe? No wonder why the DC cinematic universe isn't the DCU. The DCU already exists.
Anyone remember the was it the Underdog movie or something?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. I don't remember anything from the movie, but I remember it existing.
Yeah.
I think I remember it.
The rap
I don't think
cover
I
of the
ever
theme
watched
song
it.
stays in my head rent free.
The rap cover?
I don't remember
Oh my
that.
gosh. That is definitely a product of its times.
Yeah.
It's good though. That's the problem.
So was that all everybody had to say about 101 Dalmatians? I mean, I wasn't there for it, so I don't have anything to say. So
They were pretty both of them were pretty. I mean, it was pretty minimalist cast for those episodes.
yeah.
Like I think it was just me and Ray Ram doing the voices, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I think it really was just you and me. I don't remember.
Dynamic duo.
I don't remember other people in it.
I don't think it was anyone else. It was just us reading and Harry playing Banjo Tooie.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, Hellhounds was fun. Just kind of good to get back into since that was technically our first regular fan fiction since The Little Mermaid. It was kind of just nice to get back into regular character acting again.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a thing, and that was a thing.
Yeah.
It went fine. It went fine.
Yeah.
It was that, and then week after that we read Crush by Yatismal. Yatismal 91 or Yatesmal 91. I don't know how to pronounce the username.
Maybe
no
it's
idea.
Yatismal.
Yatismal, maybe.
Yatismal.
Same general, adapting the same show, different author, different characters for the most part, but still also just a story about just young love. That was
Yeah.
cute too.
Good
And
stuff.
that one was, both stories were pretty short, but Crush was so short we just decided to pair it up with another story.
Mhm.
And that was actually something we dusted off from year one.
Right. Which
Oh,
one
yeah.
was this?
How Tommy Met a Screwdriver.
Oh,
the
that one,
Rugrats story we
okay.
read.
Oh yeah.
I know you
Yeah,
wanted to reread that for a while.
Yep. 'Cause what's better than reading a Christmas story in July? Reading a Christmas story in Christmas.
Yeah.
And we
Do
got
you
that
think the
singer
second-
that.
on Christmas.
I was gonna say, do you think the redo was better?
I mean, it certainly went better than the other thing we reread in 2023. Even if we still had to sing that accursed song again, with additional verses that threw us all off.
Additional verses? What?
And you, Pedriva, it was just during the Rugrats story. Tommy sings "All I Want for Christmas Is You." And,
Oh right.
Yeah.
and I decided to I think I compared. I brought lyrics of the original song just to kind of prime myself, and I think the story wrote additional verses, so I could not time it correctly.
That's a shame.
So yeah, in addition to that plus my great singing voice led to some interesting times,
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder actually.
and that is reason 375 why I am not writing songs for the project.
Yeah. And I just refuse to sing on her.
So yeah, how Tommy met a screwdriver, or as I call it, how Tommy got his groove back. It was a fun story, very cute. Not much to say. It was just a good story.
Yeah.
And again, as it was pointed out, basically twice over in different sessions. Yeah, there's definitely some mood whiplash with how they talk about Chaz, his wife. So yeah, that's. Oh, I didn't bring up the author for the Rugrats story. By Card Sharks 87. We thank you again for your story, for your writing.
And the
And-
shocks and the regards.
That sounded.
So
You sounded like a text-to-speech person for a second.
Sounded compressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
some people just have voices that are naturally compressed.
Oh yeah. That's definitely me.
So that was under normal circumstances that probably would have been the end of our December run, but I, in my infinite hubris, decided, hey, let's redo the Scooby-Doo story,
Yeah.
and let's do both chapters again in one session. What could possibly go wrong again?
Yeah.
But before that, we read a Mario story because I decided to update that because I didn't want to just redo Scooby-Doo by itself.
Yeah, I think the problem was
My
that we
God,
just
how much did we do on Christmas?
I think that was the issue at during that that episode because I think we just bit out a bit more than we could chew.
Well, the Mario chapter was fine. It was just
Yeah.
short, and yeah, I enjoyed writing that in one day.
Yeah.
I
I'm just
finally
hearing this
learned-
and I'm starting to run on empty.
Yeah.
Then we did this, and then we did this, and then we did this, and then
And
we
then we
did this.
cured
I somehow missed
cancer,
all
and
of
then
it.
we solved world hunger.
So
World hunger.
I mean, we did this. I mean, that's just we did this one, then we did it. That's kind of just the ethos of these episodes, these
Yeah.
specific episodes. Mario's chapter. It was chapter 8. It was the streaming the one where Bowser Jr. was doing his web series proper.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you weren't there, Pet. I had to write the cast in your absence.
With my absence in mind, or
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Peach wasn't there because you weren't there.
Mm.
that's really funny.
I remember
Like,
Joey was there as well, wasn't he?
Yes, he narrated for the Mario chapter.
I'm just thinking about how I now live in a timeline where someone refused to write Princess Peach just because I wasn't there to voice her.
Well, open your eyes. That timeline is now.
Yeah, I don't think you have to imagine that timeline.
I just said I now live in one of those.
So, well then, I guess I misheard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun chapter to write, and I guess I learned something. The power of brevity.
Mhm. Yeah. I think the actual readings of the Scooby-Doo Redux went fine. It was just exhaustion.
I mean, I think that's the first session where we had a different narrator for every chapter because we technically did read 3 chapters in that
That is
episode.
true, and that was like the first time I've done that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a workout for my vocal cords, like seriously.
And now you know what we all go through. At least at some point.
Yeah.
So I got to not have to do it. I didn't get. Pardon me. I had the pleasure of not doing all the narration. I still messed it up for chapter 2 of the Scooby-Doo story, so that was nice.
Well,
Oh
we
gosh,
tried.
that session is probably partly responsible for all my chest pains the rest of the year. So yeah, that was it was a session.
Yeah. I still think the story itself is pretty good. It's based on a special or something, isn't it?
Based on a Scooby-Doo episode from 1984.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, folks, I am old.
Because I've never actually seen the episode itself.
But Harry, I gave you the link to Tubi. The site, not the character.
I mean,
I
I'm
gave
pretty
you-
sure we'll like the link to the character too, not gonna lie.
I gave you the link to Tubi TV twice.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna watch it. I mean, at some point I probably should, but
I'll make you watch it in December, because
yeah, you're gonna have a gun pointed to my head.
It's
Then
time
we
you
can
watch something
reread the story again.
No.
This is all just a giant ploy by Scrappy to have us keep reading the same story like a Christmas rerun.
Oh god.
I mean, that would be.
my God.
It'd be a funny gag to do that, but
I think
I don't think we have it in us.
I think we need to save our sanity.
I think our sanity will have recovered by then.
I don't
Yeah,
think we ever
we'll-
had.
we'll
sanity.
recover-
We're on this show. You think there's sanity to be had?
We'll recover our sanity, and then that's the time to do it again. And then we lose it
Yeah.
again, and the cycle repeats.
Oh gosh, like. First of all, you're watching the episode this December. It's time you watch something that I know of. I've been saving my powder.
I mean, we haven't show watching sessions, like we haven't done that in like a year or something. How long has it been?
I can't remember. Anyways, so yeah, you're watching Scooby-Doo in December, and it's not happening, but if we were to ever redo the story again, yeah, we're gonna just break up the chapters into different sessions.
Yeah, I think the problem is just like, it's like if we don't do this on Christmas, like it's kind of ruins the point, and we were kind of running out of time.
The irony of it, we did the original reading after Christmas, so it wouldn't have really
Oh,
been a
Okay, fair
problem.
enough. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, that was like the whole joke that we couldn't do it in time because I hadn't written it in time.
Mm.
Didn't we
We
do
read
it
it
in
like-
January?
No, we read it like December 27th, I think.
Oh.
So next
Oh,
time we
okay.
read it, it should be during Thanksgiving.
I mean, the way the free
No,
flowing
next
channel
time we
works-
read it, it should be the 24th. Or 23rd.
Yeah. Whichever of those days doesn't have a holiday on it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, the thing is, neither of them have a holiday on it.
Hey, people still celebrate the eve like it's a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
There goes the rhino.
No.
So are we done with the whole conversation regarding the Christmas special?
I don't know, do you guys have anything?
I mean, it just went really quiet, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm a little confused, I'm just sitting here, waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too slow.
Bro, that's
Are
what
you now?
Sonic. That's what Sonic says when he like, he just doesn't work
What if
out.
Sonic was reverse?
Yeah, Sonic is
Bizarro
slow.
Sonic.
Sonic, but
What
you
would
have
his
to like
name
casually
be?
jog through every level.
Bro, that sounds like Sonic Labyrinth.
Dude, this is kind of this is okay. Scrappy, do you do you know the pod racing level in Lego Star Wars?
I don't think Scrappy's here.
Is he not here?
I loved the pod racing level.
I
in
hear
Star
you.
Wars.
Can you all
Okay.
hear me?
Hi.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Welcome back.
Hi. Hi. Yeah. Do you
Pod
remember?
racing level, and you mean the original one in Lego Star Wars 1?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, screw that
Love
crap.
level. What? That was my favorite level. Hello?
I loved that level.
Did you play it in the original version or in Complete Saga?
On PS2?
The
I only
original.
had
I
the
played it
original
on
version.
GameCube.
I only had the
I do
original
remember
version.
it being kind of difficult, yeah. But like, what I was gonna say though, someone made a mod of that level where you're just Qui-Gon Jinn. Like,
Oh, he just left.
oh my god.
He heard mod and quit.
He was like, no, he was clearly offended that we loved it from the original version, you know? I remember playing the
Scrappy did
complete
not like
saga
this.
afterwards, and I was like, this doesn't feel familiar at all when I got to that area.
Yeah, they made they just made it a lot easier.
Yeah, I don't think I ever like finished playing whatever the re-release I got was, but I definitely played the original version all the time when I was younger.
Yeah, I remember rushing to play that with my brother when I first got that.
Yeah, that was my cousins coming over. Time to play through a game real quick.
Yeah.
We got really good at the pod racing level after failing multiple times on it.
I still
I'm
haven't
gonna be
played.
honest. I don't remember the pod racing level being difficult.
I remember it being difficult, but like a fun difficult, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be hard if I tried it now, but like, yeah. It's,
Honestly, I would think the same if it wasn't for the fact that older games were just built different.
yeah.
I get this vibe that
Yeah.
it might be impossible if I play it now.
They were built different in that they were
Yeah.
actually built.
Yeah. So I guess we're
I just. Yeah,
taking
what
up
happened to
time until
Scrappy?
Scrappy
No,
returns.
It's like
Hello, Scrappy.
he heard pod racing and mods and like just noped out.
I think maybe his computer like died or something.
Yeah.
So I guess we are gonna have to waste some time then. Okay, so we
How
talked
about
about
those
Star Wars
Enzite?
pod racing, bro. Those Enzymes, bro.
I don't want to explain
Guys,
the mod
quick,
thing.
let's load up the Enzite story and read it while he's not here.
Oh my god.
Oh, we should totally do that. That'd be pretty poggers.
Pretty boggers. Alright. Enzyte, a Kingdom Hearts fanfic.
Are we actually doing this?
I have it open
You
already.
actually pulled it up.
I have it open already.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Alright, let's see, Ooh, and it's disclaimers. It's so funny. You want me to actually read?
Yes. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, guess not.
Oh, is he back?
I don't know what we were talking about. Yeah. Welcome
Oh,
back,
dang.
Scrappy.
Yeah, my computer just really got jacked up partly
Oh, damn it.
earlier on, and then I got back in, and then it just cut me off for some reason. I don't know.
Okay.
So
Your timing was so fun.
Yeah, I thought you were just like, you heard pod racing and mods, and it's like, nah, I'm going by.
no, that's just when it cut out for whatever reason.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, there was a mod of, someone made where you play as Qui-Gon, but he's, like, not in the pod racing thing, he's just running. So, like, you just play the whole stage, like, running as a regular character, and because of that, it takes an hour and a half.
I think I saw a video about that.
That's so good. I love it.
Holy shit.
Heck,
That's
man,
like
I'd eat your heart
an,
out.
It's like the desert truck simulator game, whatever. It's
Yeah,
called.
yes, Desert Bus or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, something like that.
And one of the first comment you see is just, okay, now do that with Yoda, but without his lightsaber out.
Oh god. No.
Dude, it takes 20 years to take a step.
That would be like 10 hours long.
I bet someone would totally play through it all, though.
That would literally
Someone
just,
would. That's
Yeah.
that's the crazy part. Someone would.
Absolutely.
that would
Yeah.
literally just make it turn into Desert Bus at that point.
Yeah.
Story mode and free play.
Yeah, sorry, made it free play. It is great as well because I don't know if it's like the game just being confused or something, but like the Tusken Raiders and like all the other like characters are like don't exist, so there's just floating guns.
Oh my god, they're all Megatron? That's crazy.
What? Where did
Megatron.
Megatron come from?
Megatron originally was just a gun.
Oh,
That's what he transformed into.
okay, yeah.
Oh,
That's a,
yeah, Scooby Doo.
Anyways, enough of that tangent.
So
I just
yeah,
had
I'm still-
to. I just had to bring that up because it was something about being slow and Sonic, and that just made me think of that.
Oh yeah. We were on a
Um,
other little tangent because Scrappy disappeared again.
Yeah. I'm so proud of the story. I just yeah, I'm so proud of the story. I'm just happy we didn't go. Second reading didn't go as well as I'd hoped it would, but I'm happy we got to read it again.
There were some things I wish could have been a bit better, but I think we did it. I remember it being a decent enough job. Like we're not gonna get perfect on story time. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
We can try, but
Yeah, something's
we
probably
can try.
like usually something goes wrong in these episodes.
We are living in Milo and Murphy's law for real.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the end of 2023, and we've done stuff since then, but it's just mostly been one story.
Yeah.
6 chapters.
Have we done? Okay, what have we done besides the Love Life story?
We
Oh,
did chapter
that
9 of the
story.
Super Mario show.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. Was that the
Mario
um,
Party.
the Mario Party thing? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Mario Party.
Yeah, that was Mario. It was Mario Party. It was the 15th anniversary of the story, so I just wanted to just do something a little kind of commemorative.
You played Mario Party, right, Scrappy?
Do you think I play games, Harrison?
Should play Mario Party.
I just like I don't know the idea of you playing Mario Party and like being like the most salty out of everyone is just a funny image to me.
I played Mario Party 6, 7, 8, and parts of like DS not demo,
my
TV store display of 9, and I own Super Mario Party on the Switch.
Yo, store display versions.
Yeah.
I just have to say, Mario Party DS single player, the most evil gameplay I've ever experienced.
The
because,
bosses
like,
were cool.
It feels like the game just decides when you get to lose.
I mean, that sounds like Mario Party to me. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but like literally in the Bowser space, one of the choices is just give me all your stars. And I landed on it when I was ahead by like 3 stars at one time, and I was like, "What the heck?
Oh,
Do mainline Mario parties even have that?
No!"
they have things that similar, I think. But...
Yeah, they have like
Yeah,
maybe
I know
one
they have like
star.
give me
Oh, the-
1 star or
The
give me like
all your stars is insane.
The the biggest equivalent of that would be like what is it? Chance time.
Yeah.
And
So that one has at least a bit of control.
Nick has some experiences with that.
Dance time at least doesn't make them disappear.
Yeah, like I just
Like,
straight up
someone
gave them
still
back to
has
Bowser.
them.
Nick specifically has like a vendetta against DK because he stole all of his stars in Mario Party 4, I think.
Just DK.
Sounds like very hard DK.
Yeah.
There's always one character in a game that the AI just seems to choose to antagonize you.
I think the video was literally
Matt.
yeah. I think the video was like, yeah, don't watch this with headphones on.
Sure.
On the
hope you
contrary, on the other side, play it on your TV speakers.
did.
I think
That's what I
Coco
would
is my-
always do.
I think Coco is my tormentor in Crash Team Racing.
I don't know if I have a tormentor in that game.
So, yeah, I guess we'll just handle this Mario chapter before we get into the Love Live story.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just, again, fun to write. Happy that I could get it done relatively quickly, and
Yeah.
just happy that I'm still updating the story 15 years later.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. I don't know how much I've said it before, but like, I really do enjoy your take on Junior. Like, I think that's a really fun interpretation of him.
Thank you. He didn't even talk in that chapter.
Oh, did he not? That shows
No,
you how
he
much.
didn't.
That shows you how much I remember.
He chose not to since Tanner wasn't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was in?
He has
Okay,
our
who was in
best
the
interest
chapter?
in mind.
All the main characters were there, just not all of them spoke.
Okay.
Like Mario and Luigi, and I took over for Luigi.
We had Wario and Waluigi.
Yeah, Waluigi became a pretzel. He became an ampersand.
He became the ampersand.
Yep, and yeah, Wario and Luigi. Wario didn't speak. Peach spoke. Daisy did not, because Piggy voice acts wasn't there. Toad was there. Toadette was there. Grayson and Jenny, who you had reread very end, did not actually. You didn't. We ain't chats with them.
Yep.
Yeah, you said those names and I was like, who? What? Huh?
They're from
I
chapters.
heard Grayson.
They're from chapters 3 and 5. They're my OCs.
Yo, Grayson. Of all names, it's gotta be Grayson, huh?
Grayson,
Back when I
my
was-
friend from middle school.
Literally back when I was 7 years old, playing Little League basketball.
He was the.
My mother
pardon
was
me.
afraid that I was going to pass out because I was playing so hard. I was doing so well that game, me mugging the opponents and everything. She had my coach swap me out in the middle of that game for Grayson.
Sad.
So I-
He's your arch nemesis. Holy shit.
Feels
We
bad,
lost
man.
that game.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nothing worse than hearing I got swapped out and we lost.
Yeah.
No, that's great. That means that you can't be blamed.
Yeah, it's like you won because you left me out.
Literally.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, Grayson was in chapters 2, 3, and 5, so the pre-B team era.
Yeah. Pre-B team era.
Yeah.
I mean, all those chapters were read in 2020, so
2020.
like he's the reason Luigi has his reputation in this story. So, yeah, I'm just happy to kind of revisit. Oh yeah, and Wendy, Koopa was there, and Iggy and Kamek were apparently there as well, and Polterpup, who I haven't even shown in the story yet.
Your pup was there. What?
I don't. Yeah, I don't
I don't
I
remember.
remember him
that.
being brought up. I remember him being brought up, but not actually doing anything.
Bowser Jr. was going through a list of the guests, and Polterpup was on the list.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess like that's
Oh.
one of those characters where like you can just have them in the background or something.
I could, but I mean, I've actually only had like one chapter of Mario and Luigi's house,
Yeah.
and that chapter predates Polterpup, so
Okay, but what about a chapter in Luigi's mansion?
maybe one day.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the Mario Party, though we didn't finish that party. You know.
And that's how you know it's a real Mario Party. 'cause
Someone
some idiot just rage quit, and we gotta stop.
rage quits, throws the controller, storms out the room.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. I mean, I've never experienced that in any of my Mario Party sessions, but that's probably because I'm always the one with terrible luck.
The only thing I
I've never
remember.
played a Mario Party.
Wait, you never played one before?
No, never.
Yo,
Oh, wow.
you know what? We should play.
I think the closest I've ever gotten to Mario Party is at a friend's house. They turned on their TV and they had a game of Mario Party on, but then then we switched it.
Nice. Yeah, the one thing I remember in the Holy Hex server, I played Mario Party 6 at one point. The only thing I remember from that was we were playing on Dolphin, and at one point the game just glitched out, and we just saw pitch black. So
Yeah,
that was
right.
that was pretty good.
Huh, I guess
Interesting.
Twyla won.
Yeah, but
What? Nothing? No reaction for that? Okay.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even hear you.
I said I guess Twyla won.
Twyla won.
Twyla, the moon entity from Mario Party 6.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
see,
That
I
is
wouldn't know
pretty
that.
good. I completely forgot the characters' names.
Yeah, I forgot.
I
Six
didn't
was
even
along
know
with the
they
game
had
cycle.
names.
Yeah.
What, you mean you never heard of Mario and Luigi before?
No, like the Sun and Moon characters.
Yeah, I remember they had names, but I didn't remember what they were.
Well, now we know.
When I think of like,
Twyla.
yeah, when I think of Sun and Moon characters, I think like,
Pokemon.
was it Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright? But that's Kirby.
Think of the Pokemon Sun and
Screw
Moon
those bosses,
characters.
by the way.
Wait, what?
Screw Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. Those
Oh
That's
yeah.
for those bosses.
I as a kid, I could never get past those two.
I've never played it, so I can at least say I'm undefeated against them.
Yeah.
So,
I'm flexing right now, just so you know.
so
You
yeah,
can't
that
be
was.
defeated if you never fought.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun just to go do a Mario Party chapter, I guess, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'll have to see how the story continues from here on out.
Yeah.
So that just leaves one more story to talk about today, and then you all can go home.
Rubber
What if I'm
Rider.
already home?
Yeah, I'm already home. You know, I'm just chilling
What if I
in
fall
my
off
bed.
a cliff for the 50th time?
Like what just happened right now.
Maybe you
the
should get
moment
Diddy
said that.
Kong. You ever think of that?
But that's slow though.
Yeah, he's trying to schmoove.
Then enjoy falling.
But now he can like bounce over those spikes and stuff. You know, that's all the schmoovement he needs.
So next up, last up. Hold on, I had to reboot Discord, so it kicked me out of the C's chat.
Well, at least they're here.
About slow.
Last story, if only to say your mind, all in lowercase letters, by comma to the top.
Yeah.
Present day.
Present day. I feel like, well, I mean, like, we haven't finished it, so I don't know what we can say right now, but
We've made a good dent in it.
how much is
Yeah.
left, actually?
Beats me. We've read the first 6 chapters. I can't remember the final count.
Wasn't it like 9 or 10 or something?
It's about that long.
Okay.
So yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
Like I've said, to some degree, I've said my piece in the episode, like the session's proper, but yeah, it's just nice, very good prose. Fun to revisit these characters again. So
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've read anything with these characters as well.
I thought it was fun. We're not done with it yet, but I think it's fun.
Yeah,
I can feel the Yuri.
pretty much. I mean,
like how,
honestly, I mean, to be honest, like, Love Live in general is basically a Yuri fan's wet dream.
it is very Yuri baity, yeah.
Yeah, it can be sometimes.
Never
long is
forget
this
the
level? This is-
subtitles for
okay.
Sunshine episode 10.
Sunshine
Damn, he's
episode-
got the episode number.
Wait, what about episode 10?
Yeah, the subtitles at the end of Sunshine episode 10. You know, in the beach episode, at the end of the episode, Chica like helps out Rico with something, like tells her it's okay if she doesn't get to like make it to the live, so she should go on and like do the whole piano thing. She hugs her and then she says Daisuke, and the subtitles just straight up "I love you," and that's when the episode ends.
Okay, yeah,
And I remember I was like, dang, they really just did that in this show. That's crazy. But it was just Daisuke instead of like Aishiteru or anything, so it was just like whatever. It was like, thanks, I love you, bro.
yeah.
But then the dub didn't make it any better. The dub was just like, I love you so much, and it was just like, wow, it's even more baby.
They know what they're doing. Like
They knew exactly what they were doing.
oh yeah.
And then good old season 2 with the
I swear they do it
episode where
more and
Dia-
more with each series.
Oh yeah. Yo, I will never forget the Dia episode in season 2, where
Oh.
she's in the Japanese version. She just wants to be referred to without like
Ugh.
Stan. She wants to be at least Chan or no honorifics.
Yeah.
But since that doesn't translate well into English, the dub version has them calling her like girlfriend or sweetie.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
That dub rewired my brain completely.
So yeah, I'm enjoying the story so far, and
Yeah, I think the story is pretty fun. I like that they carried on the natural thing for Yoshiko with how she's just a Twitch streamer now.
Yeah.
that makes
like-
way too much sense.
Yeah,
does,
I mean
yeah.
like remember the first time we like see her, or at least not the first time, but like her introduction in episode 6 of Sunshine. When we first see her in that episode, she is like recording herself doing like a pose kind of thing, so it makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
I like how you remember the episode number.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I really like Sunshine, okay?
I haven't watched Sunshine in such a long time.
Sunshine is so good.
It is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have more complete thoughts when we finish the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, again,
So
I've
stay tuned for year 5.
I've said I know I've said this before, like during the story itself, but like I just when I was just looking up Love Live Sunshine fics one day, I was just like, oh, this premise seems like really funny. I'm gonna read this, and I do remember actively getting excited when it was when new chapters were coming out, because this is a pretty recent fic, I believe.
Really, like how recent? Like within the past
Couple
couple
years ago,
recent?
I
Wow.
think.
So yeah, one of the more recent fics we've
Yeah.
actually read on air,
Cool.
aside from stuff I've written.
Yeah,
Yeah. Aside from stuff that we made you write.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
all
it's
the oldest story we've read has been?
That Ed and Eddie story from 2002.
Oh Jesus Christ! What the hell?
Oh my god.
Two. All right, we need to find one from the 90s though. There's got to be one out there.
Where would we find it though?
I swear, some rich
Fanfiction.net.
dude. Yeah.
And what was-
Some rich dude with the
yeah.
computer back in the 90s probably was just like, hey, remember that one cartoon I used to watch way back in the day? Oh yeah, Popeye the Sailor Man? Yeah, let's make a story about that. It's gotta
Yeah.
be.
I can check the archives later.
Check
That's
it
something
out.
I have been. I know the first ever story that got published on FFN was a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fic. So
Yo,
Ah!
Buffy!
Nice. Is
so
it-
I despite me having never seen an episode of Buffy, I will probably read that for
Oh.
October.
yeah, just
no,
for
every
like
sing-
novelty's sake.
Whenever anyone brings up Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I'm filled with existential dread because of one specific episode.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, the musical episode.
No. No, it's the episode where Buffy's mother passes away,
Oh.
and the entire episode is about that, and the entire time you feel like it's gonna be like a fake out, like it's a dream or something, but it's actually just happening.
Oh that. Oh yeah, that would
Yeah.
probably mess me up.
I'm like, dang, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm like, Buffy, that's crazy. Then I'm like, wait, Buffy. Oh. That episode where she just wakes up and sees her mother not alive on the couch.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They actually did that.
Yeah, it's just an episode right in the middle of the season.
What
Like
the
it doesn't have
hell?
any connection. There's no build up to it. She just passed away naturally.
Huh.
Yeah, and that makes me feel like a specific kind of dread towards a lot of things because it could just happen to anybody. So yeah, Buffy's
That's
kind
a
of crazy.
great way to end off the episode.
Oh yeah, existential dread, baby. Remember to
Okay,
live your
so
life to its fullest because you might not be here tomorrow.
Said Sonic.
I mean, yeah, like I've been dealing with
Yeah.
health issues, as I've been making pretty clear for oh my gosh, making clear for multiple sessions. So live your life to the fullest, folks,
Yep.
Yeah.
and subscribe to C's Brain.
Most important, subscribe
And
to C's
oh
Brain.
god, and like life advice. And Scrappy from Rayman Origins, stop being douchebags.
That's pretty good advice, to be fair.
I love that. So there was advice you could give to the world, what would it be? Stop being douchebags.
Yeah. Like, if you give
That
any
was, like-
advice that everyone could hear, like everyone had to abide by, that'd probably be the best one.
Yeah. You're not
I mean,
wrong.
that was a better part of a decade ago, and I don't think anyone heeded my lesson.
If anything, I
Yeah.
feel like they heard it and did the exact opposite.
Yeah. You're gonna have an uphill battle, like, making people not be like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see. Yeah, I guess that's all we've had.
God,
That's
it
all I
feels
got.
I mean, we've been going for nearly 2 hours, but like, God, it feels so. It really doesn't feel like we've done that much this year.
Because we didn't.
We kind of just bullcrapped a lot of this episode.
Yeah.
Like, what did you want us to talk about? We don't have any other. It's the same general lineup we have for the majority of episodes.
Yeah.
No special guest provides some kind of extra perspective here. Like, if Tanner was here, he could talk about like his thoughts on the Scooby-Doo story because he was the newcomer for that second reading. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Or we
I
could
just
talk about-
I just Tanner reading the product reviews or whatever. That was just amazing.
That was really good, yeah. I remember the one that I read was very similar to an actual product review I'd sent.
Oh my gosh.
No way, Ped. You have Ped with the fucking sugar-free gummy bears.
Yeah.
What are they putting that stuff?
Yeah, I do remember
Who
one
knows?
review of like the sugar-free gummy bears, and it's just like there's like the 7 horsemen of the apocalypse like stampeding on this guy's
wording.
backside or something.
Oh my
That
god.
was so good.
Gummy bears so bad they create 3 new horsemen.
That should be on the back. That should be the label on the bag.
Yeah.
It's so bad we created 3 new horsemen. Honestly, if we ever just randomly discover that the world is going to end one day, I feel like some companies should totally do slogans like that.
No, it's like the world's ending and like some sole survivor or something, like a new civilization just comes down to Earth, and they just end up finding a bag of sugar-free gummy bears. It's like, oh,
Proof
what's
of life
this?
on this planet. No, they find Earth like thousands of years after we've all passed away, but for some reason there's still a mint package of sugar-free gummy bears.
Yeah.
That's nasty, dude.
To be fair, fermented Haribo gummy bears would probably taste better.
See, I wouldn't ever dare try, but they wouldn't know any. They'd probably be like, "Ooh, a patch of berries."
Yeah.
Pop one in their mouth and instantly end their race.
Instantly end the race.
Everybody else just dies by association somehow. I don't know how, but it will happen.
It's just like, wait, everyone's just like, wait, what is this feeling? Oh, wait, no, okay, I'm dead now, bye.
It's like those alien movies where the aliens they're weak to like water or air.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they can't breathe oxygen, so they actually died the very moment they landed. Or, oh no, they've terrified us, but oops, they got hit by a little bit of rain and now they're literally melting apart.
Yeah.
It's just the ending to War of the Worlds.
Yeah, and signs. But yeah, but take something like that, but with gummy bears. It could happen.
Oh
It could
god.
totally happen. Like, what alien has had a gummy bear before?
True.
True.
Yeah. Gummy bears? True human creation, okay? No aliens gonna make a gummy bear. They don't even know what a bear is, hello?
And now I want gummy bears.
Yeah, so do I.
Just
I
don't
don't
make
have
them
any
sugar free.
access to them. Yeah, I gotta finish my 27 Oreos before I try out a gummy bear, though.
Yeah.
I don't have Oreos either. Frick.
Oh man. Yeah, if I see like like sugar-free gummy bears out in the wild, I'm staying far away, far away from that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a matter of if, dude.
When?
Yeah.
I'll send you a pack alongside some digestive chocolate biscuits or something.
I mean, I'll eat the digestive chocolate biscuits, but like, bruh.
I thought you were gonna say more. I was waiting.
So,
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
I had nothing else to add to that.
So yeah, don't eat sugar-free gummy bears, kids, and I think that's all I got. Stay tuned for more story time with Scrappy and friends. We
You should've
thank you
just
for
said-
being.
You should have just said, "Don't eat, kids." The end.
Don't eat kids.
You
don't
know
eat
what?
kids or don't
Fair.
eat comma kids.
Oh.
Oh.
That is a good question.
doesn't answer the question. Just,
He was so brave for this.
So yeah, this has been year 4. We thank you for your support for all this time. 'Cause I definitely didn't think we'd have a tenure comparable to a president's term in office.
I think we're coming pretty close to being around longer than the Confederacy. So actually, I think we might have already been around longer than the Confederacy.
No, I think we're getting close.
Well, I mean, what doesn't- just another
Put
reason to
that
keep
on,
on.
put that on the gimmick Twitter.
Just another reason to keep on going. So
The Confederacy,
Yeah,
officially known as
so-
the Confederate States of America, was a breakaway nation that existed from 1861 to 1865 during the American Civil War.
Yeah, so 4-ish years.
It says to May 9th, 1865, so that was 4 years and 3 months. Which means,
We're
Oh.
close.
yeah, just 3 months to go.
Oh.
Also, the Confederacy fell apart on my birthday. That's pretty fun.
And Harry has no idea what any of this is.
Not really, no.
American Civil War, Confederacy was in favor of slaves and stuff. It's just
state
that.
rights.
Yeah,
State rights versus
slaves.
federal.
yeah.
Well, that's a part of states' rights,
Yeah.
but yes.
But yeah. We've almost been around longer than that, so that's pretty cool.
Pretty poggers.
Yeah. A real piece of history.
So I'm going by your dates, the dates range you gave the Wii U outlasted the Confederacy. So you know that's something.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah, the Wii U sure did.
God.
Shout outs to the Wii U, out here longer than the entire American Civil War.
So yeah, I guess that's as good a place to leave off as any.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, folks, as we try to find out if we can outlast the Confederacy.
Do we want
Wow.
to talk?
Hopefully,
anything-
yes.
Do you want to say anything about what we're gonna try and do next year or this year? I guess.
Well, we are going to try and finish that Love Live story, maybe read some Strong Bad, and do some Disney stuff.
Yeah.
I owe someone a Zootopia story.
Oh, that was what you needed to do.
Holy
You-
shit, a Disney story, and I recognize the source material.
You wanted to
Whoa.
do a one of the Toho things, right?
I mean, Want is a strong word. I mean, yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
So would you say yes? The answer is yes.
Yeah! You said the thing?
Maybe. The answer is maybe.
Oh, you almost said the thing.
Close enough.
Why is this so hard?
So yeah, we have stuff to read. We just need to find like the time and willpower and people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
No, we have the
currently.
B team right here.
Man, we're gonna need a C team and a D team and an E team for some of the stuff Harry has planned, or Harry put on the docket.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the some of the. It's really just the Kingdom Hearts and Toho story that has like a billion characters. A lot of the other stuff shouldn't be too bad. I think, from what I remember.
What?
Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I mean, that source material just has a bajillion characters.
They
Yeah.
introduce a bajillion characters in every game, like
Kingdom Hearts or Toho?
Toho.
Both.
Both.
I mean, yeah, Kingdom Hearts did casually introduce 13 unique characters.
Well,
in the
it's
bad
not even.
guy
It's not
group
even
in
just
one
that.
game.
It's like the original characters, and also you have to voice like all these Disney characters as well.
All the Final Fantasy characters, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, who wants to play Squall? Oh, excuse me, Leon.
It's Leon.
I don't
His name's
rem-
Squall.
I don't even remember
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
characters that are in that fic, but like it does mix a lot of the stuff with like they add in like a bunch of the Toho characters as well, and it's yeah, we're gonna have like so many voices.
Oy. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. And like again, I guess like technically listed this on with the other stories from year 4. We did like our own little storytime direct in January.
Oh yeah.
That was just us talking about the stuff we might do this year, calendar year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess refer back to that episode. I guess.
I forgot all about that. Honestly, this year's going by really fast. Anybody else feel that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It feels like it's still.
Absolutely.
It feels like it's still like February or something.
Yeah.
Whenever the longer this, oh my phone's going off. Longer this year goes on, that means the longer I've been alive. So
Yeah.
That's one way to.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking at the positives.
Yeah.
like I am almost, oh gosh, I'm going to be 28 this year, which means I will have outlasted the Confederacy like 7 times over.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Dude.
You're
That's
7
crazy.
Confederacies old almost. Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
Honestly, I'm shocked thinking about it. With all the things that the United States of America has changed, we haven't changed the time scale. You know, we could just be like 6 Confederacies old right now.
Oh gosh, man, that would be that would be interesting. So, okay, so see, please refer to the Storytime Direct from January to see what we might be doing this calendar year. I've listed a few things, and I'll probably throw in a few other things because that's how I work. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
That is how you roll.
If all goes according to plan, please stop laughing. We'll probably have something major to read by the end of June.
Yeah.
He's optimistic, guys. He's optimistic, and you're laughing.
And maybe I won't take 10 hours to beat one level in this game.
I personally find it very satisfying watching you get very close to the end and then dying every single time.
I don't know what to say to that.
It's the art of anti-satisfaction, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about all I got. This has been Story Time with Scrappy and Friends Year 4 anniversary episode. My name is Scrappy Fan 92, and I bid you all a good night.
Bye-bye for real.
Okay, I guess I'll die on spikes. Okay, bye.